Hey everyone, I hope you're primed for this extra long video where I play Slime Climb Time. But if you're not, that's not a crime. You don't owe me a dime. Buckle in and get snacks, and I'll stop this rhyme. Wow, that was awful, wasn't it? I'm very sorry. Anyway, please subscribe for less rhymes, and I promise I will not do any more. Okay? Alright, so a few days ago we had the Slime Climb limited time event in Fall Guys, which is basically 2 rounds of Slime Climb, which hopefully kills mini beans, and then if you get a lot of players qualify, those 2 rounds, you get a final of Slime Climb. But if not many people qualify, you get a regular final, just one of the normal ones. So here's my first attempt in about 7 hours of playing this event. That's going pretty good, isn't it? This is genuinely my first attempt. You will see, I think, all the attempts. I think I recorded everything. It was a lot of video footage, and that's why this video is so long. But I'm going to show this first round in its entirety, and then from that point onwards, I'll just show you the interesting bits. Sorry, it's been a long day. I've forgotten how to speak. It's difficult. So there's not really any kind of contenders anywhere near me in this first run. I've got a pretty clean finish, and throughout all of this, I'm basically attempting to get, ideally, as many full gold wins as possible. So it's a nice easy first place in the first round, and there's less beans in the second round here, so in theory, it might even be easier to get a first place again, because there'll be less people in the way. But let's see if that actually happens. I've put this one in complete as well, because just for this first show that I played, I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the difference. Will I improve, or will I get fatigue as I go through the levels here? I'll try and do a little hammer jump, completely miss, but hey, it's the first attempt. Surely things will get better as I go on. Let's find out. Narrowly avoid having someone else get a little shortcut there on me, and this is a tough bit at the end. The best way to do it is gain momentum and time where you're going to come out at the other end. Only 3 people actually survived that final because of that difficult cylinder at the end of Slime Climb. It can be a bit daunting, that one, but you can definitely get it. So the hammer kills the opponent. They actually killed a few people at the end of Slime Climb as well. They hung around for a while. And you can see they're pretty intent on killing me as well. They're grabbing. The level speeds up, and I very much do not want to grab, and if I can win this final, it's a triple gold. And it is my first attempt, and I'm pretty pleased with that, very surprised. And it also means I get to change this horrific skin, but there you go, beautiful. All gold, a nice little crown, almost 2 crowns. I'm 1 step closer to the next crown rank, so the next level we go for, I get to change that awful, terrifying hairstyle, and we go for the little festival person. I can't remember what this skin is called, but I like it. And I really push my luck there and get pushed off. So I'm thinking I probably won't get first place here. Surely someone's already finished. I get towards the end, take the little low gravity skip, and we just get first place there. Second round, there's a few people ahead of me. It's not going that well, but I get a nice little hammer skip. I'm still taking it careful. Sadly, there are multiple people ahead of me, and I make another big mistake. So it's already not going as well as my first attempt. And it's not a first place on this one, sadly. What a shame. But it's still solid. It's a solid performance. I've made it through. And then we're gifted a jump showdown with a fan final. The fan starts to get pretty hectic here. It's killed a few beans. I kill a chicken. I try killing a hot dog. Doesn't quite work out. And then the hot dog kills me. So there's my car. So we go straight into the next round of Slime Climb. I get off to a pretty decent start, but then I take a bit of a ball to the face. So it's me and one other guy in contention for first place, and then I mess up my timing on the next platforms. Very risky to kind of go for a speed run in this level. I mess up a few more times, so I decided to try taking one of the hardest shortcuts, for me anyway, which gets me ahead of a few beans, but this run is pretty much done. Get grabbed again, and I notice there is a hammer. Could I possibly get first place? I can. What can I say? Sometimes a few shortcuts are the difference between a big old fail and a nice win. And then there's not really anyone in the way for the second round, so I'm able to get first place again. And then I have a little look around using spectate and see the guy who grabbed me on the previous round is actually an impressive bean murderer. Watch this. This guy just kills so many other players all in this position. So many people don't know how to get past this. If you find someone doing this to you and you want to get past them, all you have to do is jump and dive. But that kind of karma can come back to bite you, and he actually gets killed by a long guy. Well done, long guy, who sadly also died. Karma truly bit everyone there, and then we are given a full mountain. Only 3 people survived that second round, and if I win this one, I can get 3 golds. I've actually had barely any full mountains this round, so I screw up. That's right, I get really unlucky and go the way that every single ball is coming. And I think to myself, this is probably it, isn't it? But the other players do fall over a little bit here. I try and go for the faster hammer, but annoyingly the crown is coming down right as the other player goes to grab it, and I lose the final. Next game goes badly, and I wait around until the end to see what the whole thing is about doing that, why people do it. The round after that I get the shortcut, but then I get hit back by a hammer. Not ideal. So to assert dominance on the hammer, I then use it to get a nice little skip. Surely everyone else is finished by now, right? Right? Nope. It's another first place. And then we're given a jump showdown. There's still a lot of people left alive, but I make a poor grab, and I die again. Very sad. So we go straight into the next round. I try and do the shortcut, and I completely fail. Which costs me a first place, and it's slightly embarrassing. I keep trying these shortcuts, and they're not the best. This whole run is staying in, because this is my new personal best. Spoiler alert. This, I think, I'm pretty sure, is the fastest time I've ever done slime climb. It's not a world record by any stretch of the imagination, but it's very quick for me. And it's also almost the perfect setup of the map you can actually get for speedrunning. We get a nice little hammer hop. We have the low gravity zone that I already went through, and we have a hammer at the end. I'm a little bit nervous about the hammer because I know I've done a quick time. I could have hit it quicker, but still, I'm very pleased with that run. And then we are given a lost temple final. So the last one didn't go so well because I got unlucky with a door at the end. This one, however, going way better. I do get a fake door there, but then it's all looking good. I take a risk, go to the right, get a little bit stuck, but then we get a nice boost. And as long as there's no one too close behind me, I'm feeling pretty confident in a win. And we get it. The crown is grabbed, it's all mine. Another one in the locker of victories. Beautiful. Silver, gold, gold. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Okay, next round. We have a bit of trouble with internet, but it goes okay in the end. And then I witness a lot of bean murder, basically a train of pain. You'll love to see it. Next round though, goes way better. No one in the way, and I get a solid first place. And the final we get from that is roll off. Roll out, roll off. This is roll off, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. There's too many rolling levels. And then I get grabbed and killed. What a shame, eh? Next round is going so well, but then I get flipped. And I save it with a nice little hammer. And a fat yeet. Not quite first place though. That round didn't go well. This next round, way more promising. Me and this painted guy, right out the front. These fans here, I still can't figure out how to get the jump on, so I kind of ignore them for now. I practiced a few times, but I cannot quite get the feel of when to dive. And I'm not doing well anymore. The paint guy is definitely in front, but he gets hit by the hammer. And then I use the exact same hammer to take first place. Get a nice little dive between these platforms. And very cleanly a first place, if I do say so myself. Given a lost temple again here. And I immediately get a fake door at the beginning. But then I'm leading the way. But for how long, you may ask? Not very long. It's always the way with Lost Temple. It's way more skill-based than people think. But somehow, there's just a guy way, way further ahead who takes the win. I get very messed up by the logs in this round, and I enter hell. It goes really poorly. Somehow, though, there's only one guy ahead of me. Keep a close eye on this raccoon skin in front of me, because although I messed up, he does a very quick time. Maybe because of the yeet. I think I take like 4th or 5th place. So I'm really looking out for the raccoon guy this time. I want to beat him, because he was very quick. So we get a perfect skip at the beginning, although I fell over. Slight shame. But at least we got the initial bounce. If you want to know how to do that bounce, you basically just have to spam jump just as you land on the platform. The little triangle, bouncy Dorito looking thing at the front. But the other guys, including Mr. Raccoon, my arch enemy here, goes for a shortcut. And I know he's gonna do it. You just get that sense, so I grab him. Unfortunately, I did miss the hammer skip there. But so does the raccoon, so it's fine. He's gaining on me, so I know I have to take the hammer. But I've not had any hammer issues with Slime Climb today so far, so it all goes pretty well. And there's the raccoon. Or red panda, even. One of those things. Sorry, I should probably check. And he's already leading the way pretty much in this Lost Temple final as well. And I really want to beat this guy. I know he's good. He won one race, I won the next race. But a final is a true test of a bean's agility. Decide to risk it and not go forwards here, which pays off very well. We do get a fake door next, but this one, totally real. I learned from my mistake of not running straight through the frog room last time, and I can see the red panda very close behind. But just like that, I get the crown, he's so close, double diving behind me. But sadly, you're a bit too slow, buddy. I take the win. Feels good. Not a full goal, but it'll do. Okay, next round. Absolutely no one in the way. Green Bean takes first place. Can Green Bean take first place again? There's only one way to find out. Gotta keep watching. We get a very nice run here. I expect to get grabbed there by that other player, but I don't. I also have the weird feeling that maybe this is the same one from before. Because, seriously, how many people have actually bought that costume for Showbucks? I've not seen many people with that costume. But weirdly, it's not the same guy. It's another guy with the same costume, who is also quite quick at the slime climb level. But he ain't as quick as this Green Bean. That killed no one. So we're actually given a slime climb final for the first time this video. So obviously I'm going to put the whole thing on, see how we do. So we want to spam jump as we land on the Dorito. Didn't need to dive because the other platform was in the way. Take that little shortcut around the yellow thing. I don't risk trying to take the fan shortcut because it's just not worth it for me. I will probably mess it up. So far, 2 other people have made the shortcut, but I was just quick enough. I'm not risking any shortcuts. I decided to play it safe. I've already got quite a decent lead, so as long as I don't mess up too much, it's pretty safe. There's no yeetus. However, there are other obstacles, and I completely start to choke here. Luckily, the other players seem to be doing just as bad. And despite me messing up a good couple of times and then playing it really safe here, there's no other beans on the screen. And I'm so pleased I managed to get a slime climb victory. It's such a good feeling when you get a victory that isn't on a normal final. So avocado alien guy, well done with the triple gold. So proud of him. Isn't he sweet? Okay, next round I decide to become one with the slime and actually dress up as slime, which seems to be cursed and kicks me from the game. Let's reattempt that one, shall we? Who said slime couldn't wear a backpack? No one. It may be a donut, but my player is not a donut. The long guy is pushing, but he doesn't take first place. It's all mine. Go, Mr. Slime. And then second round is even easier than the first, when we get another gold medal. Shortly after that, we're gifted a nice hexagon final for the first time this episode. I decide to cut off this ice cream here and try and secure myself as much land as possible. I can see some other players on this side, or just one other player actually, so I cut off his bit. He's the only one left. I'm pretty confident that I have a lot more tiles than he does, or she. And that's a very, very easy hexagon win actually. Happy with how I played that one, and it was a nice safe win. But not only that, it was another triple gold. Well done to the slime. Next round, it's kind of hell again. I get very much demolished by all of these logs, and it feels horrible. I kind of dressed up as slime again, but that good karma that I was owed last time I did it disappears, and then I get body blocked off the map by the guy who goes on to get first place. Real shame. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, me and this wolf absolutely tussling it out at the beginning. But then they managed to get in front of me on these little obstacles here. I don't know why they took a longer way around there, but they still passed me with the jumps. Are they going to try and take the shortcut? No, they're going to play it safe. They know if we both play it safely here, that they can stay in front of me, but they mess up and get hit by the hammers. I can still see them gaining on me, but I managed to scrape a first place in this one. The wolf, good player, so I have a look at them and keep an eye of their name, so I can watch out for them in the future. Next round, it's me and the wolf again. There is actually someone ahead of us, don't know how they did that, but I got a very nice little boost. And I got knocked over like 3 times, so the wolf catches up again anyway. But I really love it when you have slime climb and you have a good actual like 1v1 race with people. Then we're given roll off as a final, and that wolf, embarrassed with getting beaten to first place both times, just grabs me and pushes me into the slime, but then they die themselves. I like to stick around to make sure people like that lose. Okay, next round goes badly, and then I get grabbed and almost killed by this annoying bean at the end, so I decide to take note of who they are, because I bear grudges on other beans. We don't get first place either round, and look at this guy that grabbed me. He took literally over a minute trying to get that hammer. Bless. Then we're given a hexagon, and after how well the previous hexagon went, I'm very pleased to get it again. And funnily enough, there's that player who grabbed me right in front. The beans are dying so quick here. I take a very risky leap of faith and manage to just beat him. Feels good. Always love to beat a person who grabs, even though I grab myself. And then we get bronze, silver and gold. At least it was in order, right? Next round, and I decide to use my beta tester skin. See if it affects much. It certainly makes me a bit heavier. Not really, because we still take the first place even though I messed up the hammer jump. Next round, things are going well until this guy gets in front of me. So I do a cheeky grab. We got into the low gravity zone, and I managed to take a first place, which puts us into a roll-off final. It's going very quickly, and I get dunked into the slime. Ouch. Next round, and I'm getting grabbed a lot. Maybe because of the skin, maybe not. But I decide to dunk that guy off the part of the map. Doesn't kill him in the slime, sadly. And I'm just getting grabbed all over the place. I think people have a thing about grabbing beta testers. But the guy who grabbed me can have fun living in the slime now. Next round, and it's pretty uncontested. I managed to take a first place. And then I look on spectator, and the guy who grabbed me last round just jumped straight into the slime. Guess he didn't want to face me in the final. But then again, only 3 people did. And we're given a very rare royal fumble here. Okay, this penguin guy, you see him with the tail? He's had it for almost a whole round at this point. No one could catch him. It took until someone else got his tail for me to finally get the tail. With 10 seconds to go, I've actually got a quite good track record with royal fumble. I think it's one of the most skill-based finals there is. If your movement is good and you can be really unpredictable, you can pretty much always win. But don't listen to people who say only the last 10 seconds matters. If you get the tail earlier on, you can learn how the other players play, and you can do pretty well in that final. Next round, and I'm a candy apple of some kind. There's a few people close to me, but none quite close enough just yet, until this guy manages to get just in grabbing reach. Luckily he doesn't grab me on the slime there, and I managed to sneak a first place in front of him. It's a Sergio 86. Enjoy that second place. Lots of people died that round. That ending always seems to do it. This time Sergio is in front of me, but then messes up, I think trying to grab me, so I managed to get in front of everyone else. Then I managed to qualify. Not first. We get another hexagon. So far I'm 2 for 2 in the hexagons. But for some reason, I'm already getting grabbed. And I've noticed there's actually a gold knight in this game. Crazy. He's only got the lower half gold knight, but that gold bean, who you'll occasionally see, there he is, has a gold knight lower half, which is like pretty close to 3,000 crowns, I think. So I'm very wary that I might not be winning this hexagon. Something about this skin makes people want to grab you a lot. Maybe because it's a paid skin? I don't know. It was a cheap way of getting Showbucks though, okay? Now I managed to make my way over to the Gold Knight zone. And he's intent on grabbing me. So we have a really good little 1v1 grab tussle here. And it continues. We may fall down a layer, but it just carries on. I mean, if people grab me like this, I will totally do it back to them. Neither of us are falling down, we're just using up the tiles and grabbing each other, but then I make a big mistake. I luckily do manage to save it, but it might cost me the game here, because I've fallen into Sergio 86 territory. But then I noticed there's a big patch of tiles over here that I can take all to myself, and the beans start falling into the slime one by one. I'm just really hoping to myself that no one else lands on this. But I remember it's probably quite far away from where the knight was previously. Just one other bean. I'm getting so nervous at this point, but then I see him fall into the slime. Victory against a bottom half gold knight. It feels so good. Was it full gold? Not quite. Better luck next time, eh? Okay, we're getting closer to the end of the video, so I decided to use a couple more fun skins here, realising I haven't actually used this one, and then I get knocked off the map. First time in the video that I mess up the Yeetus timing, and I get very much removed from the game. I've shortened some of the clips here because there's not really any kind of contention for first place. I just kind of easily go through them. We get given another hexagon. And remember, I'm 3 for 3 on these so far. But not for long. I mess up a jump and fall into the slime. Next round here, I'm suffering from low internet, but I managed to qualify. Not a gold, but it still counts. If I can get a win, it's all that matters. Managed to get overtaken by a Robo Godzilla on this level, but then I notice he's not taken a very optimal route through the level, so I beat him to that first place with lag. That gives us a full mountain. I've sped it up here. I do really well, and then I decide I'm not far enough ahead. I'll take the hammer, and I completely choke and forget. It's been so long since I played full mountain with a hammer. I forget you actually got to go the direction you want in the air to land on a platform, and it's not gone well. I'm pretty cursed for full mountain at the moment. I've only played it like 4 times this season. I haven't been able to win it. I used to win it loads. It was my favourite final. So there's another first place with this skin. As you can see, this isn't quite as clean as the previous run, but I do manage to catch up and overtake every other bean to get a beautiful first place medal. We're given hexagon again, and of course I lost the last hexagon, but this time I've got some tiles, but I accidentally dived through it once and completely messed myself up. But this is after quite a few hours of playing, so the tiredness is definitely setting in. This green bean gets right in my way, so I try and go past him, through the fan. You can see him try and grab me there, so I'm like, no, I will have first place. And I take it. You can see the green bean ahead of me this time, but I'm getting grabbed by other players. He knows he's going to beat me, so he just emotes at the finish line to rub it in. But then again, he might not have had that achievement yet, so well done, dude. This guy grabs me for a while. Before I qualify. What's the final gonna be? It's Jump Showdown, and that annoying green guy is here. How dare you jump around and emote? How dare you? Then Taco just decides to grab me. At this speed. He's following me around, he's grabbing me. The arm's barely moving, so I decide I'm fed up with this. I'll just grab him. Grab him back. He emotes. Nah, get out of this lobby. You don't grab me 3 times and then emote because you want a timeout. And although I don't think I included it in the recording, I didn't grab anyone until that point. It was all him. He sent me off on a killing spree. The green guy almost knocks himself out there. And I'm pretty set on taking him out myself. Especially after all those emotes. Perfectly timed grab there. The green guy decides to try grabbing me, but I'm having none of it. First win on Jump Showdown in the video, I think. I haven't been keeping track so far, but I think it's about 50-50 win rate for finals. If not, slightly more losses than wins, but it is what it is. Is it going to be a first place for the bandana guy this round? No. Not even a second. Didn't even realise that guy wasn't first. However, the next round, I attempt to get a hammer boost. I get pushed right back off. But it could possibly still be a first place here if the Mecha Godzilla doesn't overtake me. Or the Viking guy. Redbeard, whatever his name is. Sadly, I get hit by an obstacle. But I still make it through for a solid gold. We get another full mountain here. Hopefully my curse will end. Surely it can. We have an initial lead, but then a few other beans overtake me. They mess up. I get to the front, and can you believe it? That guy stops me from tying for a win with the Viking man. Can't believe I got grabbed. I really hate that player. Like, are you that salty that I got in front of you that you don't want me to win? Just mean. Just mean. Means we have to go for another attempt with the bandana man. And this yellow and pink bean is also pretty annoyed that I got past him. He could have easily got first place if he didn't try and grab me, but he does. I take first place anyway. And then he proceeds to hang out until the entire end of the level. I don't like people who do that. If there's no need to do it, don't do it. Luckily, for me, they decide to just jump into the slime. First player out in the final. What is it with tacos grabbing people? No worries though, he jumps into the slime all by himself. So it's just me and one last guy. And the map is moving quite quickly. It's probably around the 3.5 minute mark. I don't know what the other player did, but they just kind of ended up running straight into the slime. I've totally done that before, so no hard feelings. But we get 3 golds again, so that's very, very nice. Okay, final round here, and I've decided to equip a very cool and fancy ice cream. Which is a little bit pay to win, because look at that, got a gold medal in the first round. And this guy isn't even close to getting first. Look at him go, he's trying. 2 gold medals. Can I end this episode on a triple gold once again? Can I win a Jump Showdown once again? Maybe. Okay, I start getting grabbed by this guy, so I'm absolutely intent on taking him out now. I do not give him a chance to recover. I pretty much try and grab him every single rotation from now on. I'm doing pretty good grabs, but this player is very good at not dying. Until he takes himself out. No one even had to touch him. He just messed up the timing. There's one guy left, and I really want this full gold to end the episode, so I just take it. Sorry if you don't like that, but that's how it goes. This was like a good 6 or 7 hours of Slime Climb. It's a long video. It's a bit different. It's taken me a while to edit. I hope you don't mind it. I don't know if I'll do more of these kind of ones for limited time events. But either way, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, because that just makes you automatically twice as cool. And I'll see you in the next episode. More Fall Guys coming soon. Goodbye.